The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the force, looking for more. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now here's the toss play. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Caught behind the line. It's Randall. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Now they're running on the toss. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. To the air, it's Klubnik. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Going after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. They bring it back to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Good job here of the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
And there's the handoff. Runs through the defender.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and split.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. They're going to run it here.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made on the out route. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. On the move now. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Hands off to the left. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
And he fields it at the 15. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Fire to the right side, complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll stop the ball at the 40. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but to what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Quick throw to the left side. Running catch! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Klubnik. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Tigers. He couldn't stop him now. So with play-on pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Yates puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down at 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. This college football game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the coordinator about what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And that is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Timeout by the defense.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He got it. The field goal's good. And with that, they regain the lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo blitz and a quick sack. Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
They convert. First and goal now, coming up at the 5. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And the runner takes off to his right, fighting off the defender.
Chris, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Quick throw to the left. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Testing the right side here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll try the right side on the toss. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. To throw, it's Klubnik. The short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their 1st interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And this one to put his team in front here in the final period. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to start this drive. On the run, it's McCray. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. He walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking for a deep completion. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The pass pass rush closing in. Gets past the 35. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
That's Carr. It's Branch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to...
Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running.
Now, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So a second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Randall. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal and get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Well, to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Clemson. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Short connection to the tight end here.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
A deep shot, but he paid for it. Big gain, catch made at the 30. It's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback. Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Has the first down and more. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Looking for 6. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all